I recommend that you stop reading this now. Don't say you weren't warned. When I was younger, I would always get scared watching horror films and reading horror stories just like everyone else. But, as I'm sure a lot of other people will tell you, the real horror sets in after seeing the movie or reading the story. You just experience the story with some monster, demon, or other force probably that kills people. The rest of the day, you're on your guard, especially at night. Every creak you hear, every flickering shadow, every slight sound in the darkness frightens you. When you're in your bed at night, you hide under your covers and hope that you could just make it until morning. That the light of the sun will destroy any evil forces that try to harm you. When I was a kid, I would always try to stop my fear by thinking about one thing. Why would the monster attack me now, after I'd seen the film or read the story? Finding a monster's weakness, or at least how to identify and escape from it, I would have the advantage over the thing. If it had ever wanted to get me, it would certainly have come before I've heard of it. Many years ago, in my small town and other surrounding areas, several kids went missing. There was no evidence, not a single trace of anything that could tell us where they had been taken to, or who or what had taken them. However, one warm summer evening, a teenager about my age was admitted into a local hospital by his parents. They said he hadn't slept for days. The doctor recommended sedation, but the boy resisted violently. He said, "It wants to hunt you while you sleep," that it would get him. His parents and doctors questioned him about what it was. He refused to explain, warning them that if he told the story, they would be next. After quite some time, the boy, exhausted, gave in and told them the same thing he had been told. For an unknown amount of time, years perhaps, decades, a monster has existed in this world. No one knows the original source of the thing, but it has been taking people ever since it first came into existence. It has attributes similar to other monster stories. For example, it haunts your dreams. You dream that you're having a normal day, your normal routine, and then you see it, off in the distance, somewhere. It just stares at you. Yellow eyes, and a figure you can't quite make out. The next time you dream, you're in an unfamiliar place, and it is very close to you now. It begins to chase you. It's a large beast with a menacing growl and those unmistakable yellow eyes. You try to escape, but it just keeps getting closer and closer. Then you wake up. There are no accounts of a third dream, because that's when it gets you. You disappear. You're gone. There's nothing more to it. Well, there is one more thing, the most important detail. It only starts to haunt your dreams once you've heard about it. Once you have read this story, there's no escape. As soon as you finish this sentence, the next time you dream, you'll see it, off in the distance. The boy soon disappeared, as did his parents and his doctor. I recently heard this story from a friend of mine, a friend who is now gone. Soon, I'll be gone too. My old strategy of why now, when I know what's coming, will no longer work. It attacks you when you know. One more dream, and I'll be gone. Before long, you'll be gone too.